friends, thank you so much for joining me for another video. I'm so glad you're here. If you are a returning viewer, thanks for coming back. And if you're new, welcome. My name is Laura. I'm sitting here this evening with baby Emmanuel, and I'm a mom to two kids, Esther and Emmanuel, and this channel is just about our family and whatever crosses our paths and interests me. And this evening I am just filming for you a video about menstrual pads, menstrual cloth pads. So, cloth menstrual pads. Sorry, that makes more sense, doesn't it? Cloth menstrual pads. Before I begin though, I do need to make two disclaimers. First of all, if you do not like discussing menstruation and blood or anything like that, please go watch a different video because I will be discussing that this evening. Getting a little bit TMI and telling you a little bit about myself and also about this product. And secondly, I will be reviewing this product, but I just want to say that I am not getting any kickbacks, discounts, anything. I just really like this product, and man, I wish I'd learned about it sooner. And so I want to share them with you guys because I think some of you might be interested. And also, these are handmade by a woman in the States, and I love to support small businesses and other women. So these pads are all brand new. I just got them in the mail yesterday, but this is the second time that I've ordered from her. So I do know already that I really like the products and I like using them and all of that. So even though these are brand new, it's like I already know what they're going to be like because I've already gotten these from her in the past. Oh, I'm sorry, Alabama. I'm so sorry. Oh, you didn't like that I changed your position. Hey, I'm sorry. There we go. Yeah, is that okay? Sorry, I'll be like bouncing for most of this video because I want to keep them quiet. So, to get into these pads, I will show you the two different kinds that I got. This is not a pad. Got this one, and then I got these ones. So you can see the difference in size. There we go. They are both heavies. This is a 10-inch heavy, and this is a 12-inch overnight pad. I really like the flannel top. They're super soft. They do not feel moist when they're wet, which I really like as well. And it's just a nice, natural fiber up against your skin. Although the woman that I buy these from, she does have a variety of different toppers that you can have on them. And then this is a pull, so it's like a waterproof backing on them. And then they've got a few layers of, I don't know what, I don't make them. And then they've obviously got wings and snaps, so that's just how they like attach to your underwear. Because they're obviously not sticky like a regular pad would be. So I bought them from a woman named Mariko, and I will have her information in the description below. If you are interested, definitely check her out. She does a great job of sewing these up. I think they're pretty cute, and they are great quality, and they work fantastic as well. The 10-inch ones are, well, I paid. I can't tell you what she's going to charge you, but I paid for the 10-inch $7.75, and for the 12-inch $8.75 American. And she also has different designs, like different shapes for the wings, and just a little bit different. And you can get different sizes, lengths, all that. This is just what I wanted for myself. So I want to just talk to you guys about the negatives and the positives of cloth pads. I would say that this is not specific to these cloth pads that she makes. It's probably pretty broad general statements. The first, and I think probably the most obvious to everybody, is that they are more work. I don't think that it's fair to say that they're not, because they are. Obviously, you have to wash them, you have to dry them, and you know, it's an extra step. That being said, I don't do them in a separate load of laundry. I do them with my diapers, my cloth diapers that I use, or with our clothes, like a dark load of clothes. And I've had no issues with that at all. I do, when I take it off, and it's dirty, obviously, I do throw it into a bucket of water, and I usually put a little bit of washing soda as well. I find that just helps them not stain quite as much, instead of just letting them like sit for a couple days before I wash them. And also, it makes them smell fresher when they come out of the wash. I sometimes find I've not done that a few times and they smell a little bit off if I just wash them once. So I do like to rinse them, and like I'll just leave them in the water and then dump the water and throw them into the wash when I'm doing laundry. So it is an extra step, but it's not that much more, and I don't do a separate load of laundry, not using extra water really to wash them except for the rinse. So it is one thing to just consider. I would say maybe for like a holiday, or if you're going away, maybe it's not the most convenient, but at home I find it pretty good. The other thing that is a little bit of a negative is if you're out of the house and you have to change, you obviously have to carry around a wet pad with you. And I don't have one to show you here, but I have little wet bags that I use for diapers and dirty clothes if the kids get dirty. And I just wrap them up and put them in there, and they can be, you can just snap them up like this, and that way they're not like getting, you know, everything else in the bag dirty, or the bag really dirty, like kind of contains it all, and you just stick it in there. I've never had issues with smell, like having it in my bag during the day, anything like that. At first, I found it a little bit strange, a little bit awkward, because like I have to make sure I have a wet bag with me and just think that through if I'm going out of the house. But again, it's not that much of a trouble. It's more of a habit thing than like a big issue. Positives of using cloth pads. 1, it is way better for the environment. Disposable pads are essentially like plastic. They're like diapers. They're a plastic product. They do not compost. They do not disintegrate. They sit in our landfills forever, I guess. I mean, there might be some kinds that can compost and everything like that, but unfortunately, these are products that are so bad for the environment. Secondly, and this is really the thing that converted me to using cloth pads. After a couple months of using cloth pads for my periods, my flow went down immensely. I used to have my periods would last about 7 to 10 days, and I would have 5 days of heavy bleeding, very heavy bleeding. I would usually use like an extra heavy pad during the day, or even an overnight pad all the time, and I had to change every 2 to 3 hours. I have very heavy flow, and as soon as I started using them, my flow started to go down a little bit. But I would say about 3 to 4 months after I started using these pads, I started noticing, wow, my flow is way lighter, and my period now lasts about 5 to 7 days, or it did before I got pregnant. So we'll see now that, you know, postpartum, how things go. But that was what was happening before. So that was a huge positive to me, to just, you know, have a shorter period and less menstrual flow. It just made it so much easier. And I will see if I can find the article that I read, but I was reading an article a few months back about how the chemicals in the disposable pads can actually increase your menstrual flow during your period, and it can also mess a little bit with your hormones. So these are like a way more natural option on that front as well. I'll try to find that original article. I'm not sure if I'll be able to find it again though. It was a long time ago that I read it. Other positives to these. They're cute. I'm going to show you all of them. And I'm just thinking if there's anything else. Oh yes, there is one other thing. They are much more comfortable. Like the fabric, it just, I think, is more comfortable. When many years down the road, when my little girl starts having her period, I definitely want her to try using cloth pads. I think that it would be great to instill that habit in her, but also to, I think it would be just so much more comfortable for her. Like when you're just starting with your period, it's so weird and it's uncomfortable and there's like so many things about it. So I think just one more thing to make it a little bit easier is great. And I do think that cloth pads make you feel a little bit better. It doesn't feel like you're wearing like a diaper or something like that. It just feels like cotton underwear. It's great. So anyways, talking about cute, Mariko does mystery prints, so you can request your preferences. I do like this or I don't like that. For instance, she asked me if I like food prints, and that kind of just grosses me out, thinking about food and menstrual blood. No, I don't want it together. No, thank you. So she didn't give me any food prints, but she did do some other cute prints. I think this is my favorite one. The only thing is, of course, it's white, so it might stain, but that's okay. And she did give me a couple black ones this time, and also the pull is cute on the side. And she did this one. Oh, these ones are cotton weave. Yeah, this is a cotton weave. It's not a flannel top. Oh, this one's cute. Cats. And, oh, I got two that are kind of like this. Another positive is just on the comfort side is that even though these are heavy, they're not as thick as my heavy disposable pads that I was buying before. They're a lot thinner, so that makes it like more comfortable under your pants and everything like that. Oh, this one's cute too. That's fun. I love pink. I love pink. Another one like this. Oh, and these are the 12-inch, the long ones. Another black one. Oh, another one like this. Ooh, and a burgundy pull. I love burgundy too. And this one, I think this one's really, really pretty. I had ordered a few more, but they were for a friend, so we split the order this time. So she did make a few other patterns and such for me, but my friend took those ones. And then, as a little bonus this time, she very, very sweetly made me some breast pads. I've never had breast pads shaped like this, although I've seen them in this shape. And very similar idea. It's like a flannel with a, I think this is pull as well on the back. So I'm excited to try these and just try out this shape. I have a lot of milk and it's very fast flowing. So when I start feeding and I have a letdown, like I leak on the other side. And so this would be nice to have these pads and see how they work out. But as I was saying, I will put her link in the description below. You can also find other people on Etsy and online who make these and sell them. I just wanted to share these ones because I know I like them. I know I like the quality. And of course, like I said at the beginning, I love just supporting another lady who's, small business. Other than that, I think that's it for this video today. If you have any questions regarding the pads, let me know. I'd be happy to answer your questions in the comments below. I think these are a fantastic investment. Yes, they are more money up front, but they are so worth it. After a couple periods, you have broken even with buying disposable pads. And like I said, they can be really customizable with the size and the design and everything. I think they are so worth the time, the effort, and the money that I would recommend them to any woman who is interested in a product like that and is willing to take the time to, do a little bit of extra care for them. They have really benefited me, and I love them. I think they're great. Anyways, thank you for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed it and got some information, learned something. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me below. And tell me, do you use disposable or menstrual cup or pads? What's your favorite? And do you think you're going to try pads in the future, or these kind of pads in the future? Let me know in the comments. Let's get a conversation going. I'd love to hear from you ladies, and see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.